don't know what you have sacrificed. Those late nights when you wanted to quit. I'm talking to somebody. Those times when you were crying saying, I can't make it. You have a reason to celebrate. And let me tell you, with everybody trying to stop your shine, you cannot be stopped. And I'm going to quote the famous lines of the ubiquitous Sean P. Diddy Combs, can't stop, won't stop. Who am I talking?
All right, a pleasant good night to everybody, one and all. How is everybody doing tonight? It is officially another show time. All right, you know, so if I see the notification come through, you know what time it is. It is time for you to simply start sharing out the show as well. So whichever platform you are on, whether it is Facebook or YouTube, just do me that quick favor right now and just click that share button, and once you share, just let me know say you share, because you know say sharing is caring, right? Yeah, and I would be very appreciative of that. All right, so everybody over there on Facebook, just share it out to a group that you're in, all right, and invite a friend over here to the Unstoppable Live show tonight, and YouTube as well. You know, you can click the share button and just there's this simple little feature where you can just click and say share to a WhatsApp contact, and you'll be able to invite somebody who has never ever been here to this show before, and they will discover this platform. All right, and also remember, hitting the like button goes a very far way as well. All right, so how is everybody doing tonight? Everybody ready for another Unstoppable Live show? I'm ready. I'm right here doing the sharing thing as well and making sure that I get it out there, so you can just join me on that and share out the show as well. All right, so we get some more people to jump on right now. All right, so I think I'm done with my portion of the sharing thing, and we're looking good. All right, now I don't know, so this platform, as I've stated several times before, is the platform where persons utilize it to let their voices be heard, right? And it can be with whatever issue they are facing. So it can be something where people had an issue way back when, right? Some people, whether it be marital issues, some personal issues, anything they had, you know, an issue with, or even have an issue with presently, they can share it on this platform and get it off them chest. And this platform has helped several persons before, you know, because as I always say, you know, we may have friends and family in our life, but I know everybody we can talk to, because I know everybody listens, right? And even when some people listen, them still listen with an open mind. Them quick for judge you. Them quick for ridicule you. Them quick for laugh off of you and give you the blame. But on this platform, we don't do that. All right? On this platform, however, we hear you out. And if we have an advice to give you, we give you. And if the viewers want to churn in and give some advice, the viewers churn in and give their advice as well. All right? So tonight is no different from that. We have a Carla here tonight. We have a guest on this platform right now that wants to share an ordeal, you know, that she went through, right? And it is obviously bothering her, because, you know, she want to get it off her chest and make people know, say, you have some wicked people out there in other world. Yeah. No, we already know that, and not new, right? But she want to make people know, say, you have some wicked people out there, and it no matter who, it could even be the pastor of your church, You don't understand what I talk about? So I'm not gonna do too much long talking. We are gonna get into the show tonight. But remember me telling you already, the rules of this platform is simple. We not do disrespect over here. Alright? So you are not allowed. If you're new, the regular them don't know this already. But if you're new, remember, we not do disrespect. Alright? So if you're new, you will not be allowed to disrespect my guest on the phone tonight or anybody in the comment section. Alright. However, you are free to share your opinions. As long as you're sharing it in a respectful manner, then everything good. If you can't do that, then just know that you're gonna be blocked. Alright. So tonight's topic says, my pastor and his friend robbed me. They stole everything from my home. Now that one here sounds serious tonight, people. This one sounds really serious tonight. So let's get into the conversation tonight with tonight's guest. Carla, good night. How are you?
Good night, unstoppable.
Blessings to you, and I want to say thank you so much for reaching out to the platform to share your situation.
Yes, because me and my husband were a regular listener, even when we don't, even after we always have to. We always, yes, it's a great pleasure.
Thank you so much.
I think you're one of the best YouTubers. Believe me.
I appreciate that.
And it's no joke about it. I'm telling you.
That. All right, so what we're gonna do right now? Well, if you're a regular, then you know how the show go already.
Yeah.
I will just shut up my big mouth and I will give you the platform to just tell us what is going on with you, and I won't interject unless I have a question for you or unless the viewers have a question. All right, so go right ahead.
Good night, listeners. Well, my ghost is like this. In 2015, I was doing my house, and knowing that I didn't want to get any and everybody to do it because I am a Christian. So I didn't just want to get anybody. My pastor, who is a contractor, I call him to do the house because, as I said, I didn't want any ganja smoke on my compound, no, but indecent language. So, being the pastor that I think he is or should be, I got him to do the work job. He said he'd get his friend, but I thought I didn't know the friend. I know him, but I didn't know the friend. And he came. He bring the friend along, and they were there. My husband, I was in Jamaica at the time, and my husband was in the States. Knowing my husband, when he's doing anything, he take from a pin to an anchor. Everything that he need, he shipped off a container with everything, causing over $1 million to ship and clear. And he was there, everything came, and they were there. No, after the pastor bring the friend there, I didn't even like him. It was like a suspicious, not looking at him. To me, it draws some suspicion. But anyway, people are people, and you can just look at somebody and know them. But anyway, I get around to him, and we were there. Unstoppable. After the container came, my husband bring electrical appliances, building material, everything what you think of. Everything, because he was planning on selling some. Because he even goes as far as to say whenever he retires, he could have some to sell. And make back some of his money. All right. I am not the type of person who nobody came to my house away from the kids, me and myself, and they were there, so I don't expect any. It's not like anybody any stranger came in and break their house. They have the privilege to go to and from because they are working in the house. Unstoppable, not checking on him because they come in the day, leave, and I didn't check the material to see what was the things that were there, what were missing, or anything. They would come, they would go. One day, my husband called me and asked me to look for. One of his friend came down and he had something to sell him. So he called me and said, let's look. I said, wait, what is what? When I went there, I didn't see it. I called him back and I said, man, you didn't send. He said, yes, because I have everything that I sent down I write them down so it can't miss on anything. Unstoppable. I went and I searched and we look, nothing. To my surprise, that was not only that, a lot of things were missing. So if a lot of things were missing, and there is nobody else there who I can point finger to, only the pastor friend. Unstoppable. This and it's like after before I go even that far, it was like he used to after he left work, he tried to be friendly. He would came in the evening and would sit on the fence and would talk and then would leave. I think he had left, but probably when we gone inside, no, he would look like he came back and threw what he want next door and took them up. Unstoppable.
Before you
I,
continue, let me
I,
ask you a question. All right, how long ago did this happen?
Unstoppable. This it's between 2015 and 2017.
All right, now you mentioned that you were in Jamaica when your husband sent the stuff, right?
Yes, unstoppable.
And you made agreement with your pastor, say, hey, listen, I want somebody to do some work, and your pastor recommend this man. So because of your pastor, you feel like your pastor would recommend somebody, reputable.
Yes, because he said it is his best friend.
All right. Now,
Yes.
did they actually start the work and you were pleased with the work in the beginning or anything like that?
Unstoppable, yes, because I can tell you he can work good. I wouldn't take that from him. He can work good. I was pleased with the work, and it was going on well. Everything was going.
So, all right. You mentioned that they had access to come and go. Who did you leave the key with? Your pastor or the man who do the work on the house?
No, both of them would come, unstoppable. Both of them would go. But after a while now, this man, which is the pastor's friend, becomes so friendly. And after leaving work, sometimes he would come back and he'd sit on the wall. You understand me? And there, and like when we chit chat, you know. But all right, going back, like after he would say he leave, but not knowing that was the thing, he want access to come back to take the things. So if you understand what I mean, how you getting at what? Yes. So unstoppable. One of the time now was I start start missing some things, and but wasn't even thinking of him. I would probably say we misplaced or things like that. Unstoppable. One day, my son and I alone was there, and before that, every one of us in the house have a key. Because sometimes no one is, so everybody come back and forth. My daughter said to me one day, "Mommy, I can't find my key." So not taking it for anything. Unstoppable. My son and I alone was there one Friday night. He was in his room. I was in mine. It was about 12 going to 1 o'clock. And he rushed in my room and he said to me, "Mommy, mommy." I said, "Somebody go down the passage." And the back of it looked like X. And I said, "No, man, probably a dream." He said, "Mommy, no, I wasn't dreaming. And I'm not sleeping. I just see the shadow go down the passage." When he get up and he go to the passage door, going to the garage, it was the door. It just push up. It didn't lock back. It didn't lock back. And unstoppable. I still didn't take it for anything. Because I even start blaming my son and I said, "Listen, my man, probably you're dreaming and you did lock the door." I said, "Mommy, I closed the door." Unstoppable. Even then.
So the person that your son say he saw, that's your pastor's friend.
That's my pastor's not only friend, his best friend.
After midnight.
After midnight. After midnight.
So was there anything missing out of the house at that time when your son say him see somebody coming out Was
Unstoppable to all the house set up. You have a part where like you have the washroom, they have another room, like it's a storeroom. So I didn't even pass. Yeah, unstoppable. But I tell you the truth, I don't know if I'm donkey or I didn't even still check because all in my mind I was saying my son didn't close the door, and maybe he was dreaming, and I keep saying that, but I didn't check. Unstoppable. It went on and on till after my husband told me to look for the things that he said I should look for. I didn't see them. And I even started blaming myself, listen, my dog, him say, yes, I bring them. He even have some walk up unstoppable. 6 of the walker go missing. He carries some electrical tools, all those go missing. And things begin to go missing and missing and missing. Till one day I brought it to the attention of my pastor and I said, listen, these things go missing and nobody's coming here to the house. It's only you and X. He said to me, so what? So why what X wanna do with them? I said, I don't know, but if I'm here, only my son is here, and my son do not even know the first thing what to do with these, and they are going missing. The house is not breaking too, so it must be X, Y. And stop people from there, him like him start get vexed, and when him ready, him come and him do work, and when him ready, him don't come. All
so
right.
so all right, you go to your pastor, but did you actually confront the man yourself and say, listen, I'm missing some or you just was hoping that your pastor would handle it because he's the one who recommended him?
Unstoppable. That's it. I wouldn't because he is his friend and he'd recommend him. I think he would do the right thing and go to him. I said, listen, me, X says she's missing or whatever. Nothing. He didn't say anything. But before that, unstoppable. One day he came to me and at that time his son just passed his G whatever you call it, G whatever pep. And he said to me he want $2,000 to borrow. That is my pastor's friend. I said, okay. I lent him the $2,000.
No, but
And so
before you
when it
continue, no. Before you continue, so only did get that kind of build that kind of relationship that he was able to call you and want to borrow money and things like that?
unstoppable because he's working there. No, as I said, he used to come by. So when he's at the house, like, and he just said to me, because, so he said to me, whenever time he get his money, he'll give me back the money. Unstoppable. He didn't.
No, but you see, we understand. You sound like you're generous, and that's what me I pick up from you.
Unstoppable, and that is what get me where I am today. I am too generous.
But wait there. Listen what me I
That's
say now.
it.
Listen what me I say now, right? I understand him there and him a work for you, but business a business. You understand? Him a work for you. It should have never get to him and say, all right, say, boy, more. But hold on. Somebody asked a very valid question, which I would think it's 2,000 US. The viewers will have to know if you mean 2,000 US dollars.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't 2,000 US. It was 2,000 Jamaican dollars,
Okay,
not US.
Not that makes
No,
a
not
difference. Because if you
not
borrow your
US.
money,
No,
you borrow
no,
your money.
no. It was 2,000 Jamaican dollars.
All right. So continue. You say him borrow your money, your $2,000, and what happened after that?
And it wasn't forthcoming. So I said to him, "What? Oh, okay, I can't get it. My $2,000. I'm sorry. When I get paid, I'll let you get it. When I get, I pay the pastor and the pastor pay him. One day I paid the pastor and I said to him, listen, can I get my $2,000? Him said, him not have it with him because him having son and a lot of things and I didn't get it at the same time. I said to the pastor, listen, I lend X. He was even there too when I lent him the $2,000. And I said to him, listen, remember when I lent X the $2,000 and until now I don't get it back. Him said, he should let you get it back. And I said, I don't get it back. That's where it all ends. That's where it all ends. I didn't get it. Unstoppable. And I just call it a date and I said, listen, he couldn't get nothing else from me to borrow because it looked like it looked like it don't pay debt. It was still coming on and off and and off and and off till when we first start come down to it now unstoppable where I find out that more things are missing and I said to his friend, listen me, a lot of things are now missing. What happened? Him said to me, say, oh, I'm friend and him the know friend as them type of person there. Oh Lord have mercy. Unstoppable. Where I was is it to how him approach me with it. Unstoppable. It's like I was doing something wrong. I was saying something wrong. And it's like even when I go to church, this man it don't even speak to me.
Well, you said the pastor now a malice you know because you approach him boy, you think them are missing out of your house.
Yes, unstoppable. This man who don't speak to me. If he's even in church and he's preaching and he coming down the aisles, in that road that I am in, you dares not pass where I am. And I am not lying, I am telling you the truth. I have no reason to lie. Unstoppable, it's keep going on and going and going.
So what was Sunday service like when you got to church? What was Sunday service like when pastor go up on pulpit and I preach?
When pastor go up on pulpit and preach, man, him preach till him sweat. And I would sit there because I wasn't even feeling this man anymore. But I still attend church. I remember before there was a lock. You know the thing that you use on contractor, like you can put on a door lock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was one there, and he took it. That time, I didn't even, that time things I didn't even know that this man was so dishonest. And I said to the pastor, tell X that I need the something to lock the door. He said, and him go to him and him ask him. And he said to me that, and I said to him, did you ask, the following Sunday, I said, did you ask him for it? He said, yes, him say him no have it. And that was it. And in that same tone, and I'm unstoppable, I'm telling you that it was the Sunday after the man done preach until him sweat, until him change his shirt.
Still a malice you.
And still a malice. Unstoppable, and that was the same Sunday, it was, what you call it, communion, the Sunday evening. And unstoppable, to tell you the truth, I didn't even take it. And from that day until now, I do not take communion. I do not.
So you ever go on the pulpit and throw a word upon you subliminally? You ever experienced
No, not on me, but he do it to other members. One day though, and stop hear this part. One day he was in church and he was preaching at the top. But if you have your friend and whatever your friend do, whatever, nobody can tell me anything bad about my friend, and I believe. Unstoppable, that must be me because I was telling him something about a friend.
Well, lad, so after you tell him say, you want him to confront him friend about the things that we are missing and your money we him borrow, him go up on the pulpit, go preach, say nobody can come tell him nothing about him friend.
But him friend. Unstoppable, me lie that you have no reason to lie. But unstoppable, hear this. No, hear the part. It's not a church where you have a lot of working class people there, but you have a lot of skilled workers there. And I always say to myself, why doesn't he get a member from the church to even give them a day or two? He would never. And it's only his best friend. It's only his best friend, and no member of the church will ever give them even a day work. Unstoppable. I remember it so happens that one day this man, because I know the nature of me, unstoppable, and he know that I love kids. One day he approached me and he said his wife was going away. His wife, and there is nothing for the kids. And unstoppable, because I love kids dearly, I have this. If you tell me something about a child, no matter how tough and no matter how much swear from is a child, it bring me down so soft. And he said, listen, me, there's nothing for the kids and not whatever. Mom, unstoppable, I lend him $3,000. Me mean after him take the $2,000, unstoppable, and me not get it back, but I just call that a date. And my husband it trust him something, so it boil up to $30,000. So I say, listen, my man, what? Oh, my husband keep calling me. I said to me, say, what? Tell X to give me money, cause me want my money. So I say, with this, I just give me the money. And he beat around the bush, I approach his friend again. That time he stopped working at the house now because everything started get serious. I said to his friends, listen me, your friend have some money, so what? I'm gonna get my money. He say him and him did work somewhere and he get some and he pay him. So if I call him and ask him. I call him and I ask him. And him swear I would even say take God off of the cross, because if me take God off of the cross, it would be a good thing. This man swear say him no get no money and him friend a tell lie cause him friend. And some people you ever know big man tell lie, them tell lie for nothing.
Well, on
That's him.
the pastor best friend, I tell you, say him not get no money from the pastor. And the
From him,
pastor tell
from
you,
his
say him
pastor, from him friend. And I say, him said to me, say, he can't tell you that, man. Him can never tell you that because I pay him. Unstoppable. When I said to him said, I don't get no money because him friend and the man will work for Fallout and he don't get any money. I said, really? I go back to the pastor and he said, he can't tell me that. I said, right. I said to him, well, let me get my money or I'm going to take him to court.
But hold on, before you continue, Fear asks a question over there on Facebook. I may agree with Fear. Fear say, but if him never give back the first 2,000, why you even consider figure even give him more?
Unstoppable. If unstoppable, I ask myself the same question. Maybe I am stupid. I don't know, but as I tell you, because it is a child and it's children, and I say, listen, probably need it.
Yeah, but remember, once bitten, twice shy. You should
twice shy. Once bitten, twice shy.
You should have never walked down the path there again if you know, say, you lend him something and him not give you back.
Unstoppable. I even if the kids, even my kids even say, Mommy, but you shouldn't do what you do. What they say, listen, man, probably. Unstoppable. Even though I can't even come, and I say, why did I do it? Mm-hmm. Anyway,
all right. So somebody on YouTube asked a question. Them say if you ever all these things was going missing, you suspect that the man a thief the things them. Did you at any point put up a camera anywhere upon the premises?
No, I did not, because I didn't put up a camera. Didn't.
Why?
And it unstoppable. I didn't call it. I didn't call to mind and putting up a camera. It didn't come to me and putting up one. Believe me, I don't know, but it didn't come to me to put up one. When I said to the pastor, listen, me, if I cannot get my money, I'm gonna take him to court. He said to me, so why do anything you want to do? I did it. But to be the stupid person I am, and I call myself stupid. When I lent him the money, unstoppable, I should have give him a receipt that I should have keep one. But no, I didn't. Anyway, I take him to court and it continued. Unstoppable, tell you the truth. Well, you know what? How when the judge asked him, do you ever borrow any money from him? He said, no, never.
Man sound like
Unstoppable. I was in court and I feel like if the place could have opened and take me in, Unstoppable, I would have made it hurt so mean. Believe me.
And there was
But
all
when
right. So these money borrowing conversations, were they via phone call, in person, text messages, WhatsApp? What were they? How was these conversations happening?
when I called him for my money, 2 times there was a phone call.
No, I mean
There was
when
text
Ima asked
message.
to borrow the money. When Ima asked to borrow the money, was it in person? Was it text message? Was it phone call? How did that go down?
It was in person, and he approached me. They were doing some construction on the church, and we were there, and he come to me and said to me, I could let him. I said, listen, me, I don't have any money with me, but I have some money, and it's not mine, but I will lend it. It's all right because them a work on the church now. Him to get some money. So unstoppable. After all these things, I didn't even know him. After all these things, I said about 3 person, and they said, "Listen, man, you're late. If I XY that the man that you know what they call him, Mr. Barrows, cause I saw him borrow and him don't. Him even approach my mother-in-law, unstoppable, which is a 80-year-old woman who a pacemaker in her, and him borrow money from her and he don't give it back to her."
No man, it look like you had una adapt this man as part of the family, man. Cause me not understand how him get so comfortable for no man.
No, unstoppable. My mother-in-law is not living with me. Alright, but him know my mother-in-law well, and him go to her with the same hard luck story. Same one in kids. In kids then have no snacks and him borrow money.
All right, we're at 30 minutes of the program. We're gonna give you a little water break for a couple seconds while I pay the credits, and then I'll come right back to you. So drink a little bit of water, take a little break, and I'll come right back. All right, let me pay the credits. All right.
Yes, okay.
All right, welcome to every person here. If you're new, a special welcome to you. If you're new, jump in the comment section and let us know that you are new so the regulars can welcome you. Whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, just jump in the comment section. Don't be silent. All right, don't just sit back and listen. Let your name be seen on the screen so that we can acknowledge you and welcome you. All right. Also, I want to ask you to share out the show, all right, and invite someone new to this platform. I want to say thank you to the persons who have contributed to the show so far. Big up to Gary Logan sending a super chat contribution, and Euphemia Spencer. Thank you so much for that super chat contribution. Over here on PayPal, I want to say thank you to Clarissa for sending in a PayPal contribution to the Unstoppable Live show, and also on PayPal, Tiffany Whitley. Thank you so much for sending in a PayPal contribution. It is always appreciated when you contribute to the continuation of this show. All right, now viewers, like I said, share out the show. If you're new, welcome. Jump in the comment section and let us know that you are new here, and the regulars will welcome you and make you feel like a part of the family. YouTube, una do me good. All right, right now we're only sitting at 82 likes. We need to do better than that. Let's get the likes to at least 100 so we can get back into the conversation and here we're going with the wicked pastor and the wicked friend. All right, cause this one, you see, but let me tell you something now. I know not because them carry the name pastor means that everybody you fit trust now. You understand what I say? Not because they carry the title, I should say, pastor, means that we can trust them. But we are going to jump in to hear continue to listen to what the guests have to share, and then we will talk about it a little bit more. All right, so you're still with us?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here, capable.
Oh, and before you continue, let me say this. Alison, I see where you're saying how much is US Jamaican, 2,000 Jamaican to US. You see, my thing is, and she said it started at 2,000, but I think you said it went up to $30,000 loaned out, right?
Yes, unstoppable. Before we even know that, where it come to the 30,000, before we even know that this man wasn't honest. My husband came down.
Right,
and
but let me just address that first before you continue. Let me just address that first. All right, so it don't really matter how much it is, right? It's the principle. You understand?
That's it, unstoppable. That's the whole thing about it.
So it could have been, it could be $10 Jamaican. If you borrow me $10, return it. If you tell me say I borrow it, return it. You understand what I say? It's the whole principle. It doesn't matter how much it is, right? So if him borrow the lady money and she give it to him with a willing heart and a kind heart, right? He should be man enough and honest enough to say, you know what, me borrow this money, here it is, thank you so much, right? And then have the heart to come back and borrow more again. It make it even worse, right? But what makes it even worse than that is the fact that she bring him a court and the man go stand up in front of her and the judge and lie and say, him no borrow no money for now, right?
Him say, just ask him say never with attitude, unstoppable with attitude in a never.
All right, continue. Go right along now.
And yes, I was saying he went to my mother-in-law one, and my mother-in-law is 80 at the year old. This woman not working. Her husband died. Her husband like a pension, and our kids have to support her. And him go to this elderly woman and him borrow money. For same in kids they need snack and them not have no snack. My mother-in-law said she lend him the money, and because she knows what I quarrel about it. Like long after no, she said to me one day, I went by the house and I said, what a mess. And I was talking and she said, Ex come here, I'm about 3 weeks now, I'm borrow money from me, And I say, I'm okay back and give me when me see motor road in high, as like in many I make for in high. Unstoppable. Until now, I can't even tell my husband and I can't tell my in-laws nothing. I have to keep it because she beg me say do not tell them. Unstoppable. And this man go around and doing the same thing over and over. I keep asking him if unstoppable. There was some worker there. 6 worker was there and them gone. Unstoppable. I have 2 rings, one for me and one for my sister. And unstoppable, the ring then gone. Because when the house was working and then it was easy access, like going through out. So unstoppable, I don't know what time this man find time to search up all me something them and my 2 ring gone.
So what your husband had to say about this matter?
Unstoppable. My husband listening even though he's frustrated. This man sometimes him said to me when I even bring it up, he said, listen, don't even talk about it anymore. Don't even talk about it. Because if when I think about it, I feel like I would do some evil things. And the reason being, my husband is even an officer. So listen, I don't even want to put me in the dirty of my hands because I can do it, but I don't, so I just try to forget it.
No, listen to this. Let me ask you this other question now. So, when you go to court, right, before you even go to court, I know you say you talk to the pastor, you tell the pastor say you might have to bring him to court, but did you have a conversation with this man and say, listen me, I don't want to bring you to court, but if I have to, then I will, right? You have a conversation like that with him?
I have a conversation with him. I confront him. I call him sometime when him sit. Sometimes when him sit, him doesn't answer phone anymore. When I go to his house, until one time I seek until I find out where he was living, and I went there. When I asked the wife, he doesn't touch the wife. Tell me, say, listen, man, this man a thief. Don't the wife tell me that? And him best friend say him don't know him as no thief. The wife said to me, say, I can't trust him. Because she said she even goes far to me and say she do poultry rearing and she said you have chicken them to somebody and him go there and him collect the money and him spend it, and when she asked him about it, him swear say him didn't collect any money. And his best friend say him don't know him as that. In January, I went to Jamaica after everything, because to clear everything. I called this man and I said to him, listen, man, X, Y, and what did happen? This man looked at me and said, I don't know him as that. I said, listen, you don't know him as that? And I was staring in my eye, I said, you don't know him as that? Maybe you don't know him, but other people know him. And come around and he said to me, then he already pay up himself now, unstoppable. And then and me a tell about ex, me know that, you know.
Your pastor said that?
And I wouldn't be lying unto you, unstoppable. I have no, and I keep saying I have no reason to lie because it would put me nowhere. And I just shook my head and I just said, really? And even then, even when he tell me so unstoppable, this man still not this not pleased with me. This man don't talk to me away from. I call him and I explain to him, and him still we don't talk. We don't talk and like all we used to talk from this thing happen. But I thought we don't. We are not on mutual ground. We are not on mutual ground. So the art is saying this to say that and stuff is not everybody who used to take up them Bible and go up there and preach like Paul. You are to trust.
You see,
They
fear,
are wolf in sheep clothing.
fear say something in the comments, and fear say, oh, you sure say the pastor and the friend now work together? Oh, you know, say, I know two of them concoct a plan for say, you know what?
And unstoppable. And when I said it to people, everybody keeps saying it to me. People say to me, "Oh, you sure?" Even in the community, people say, "Oh, you sure?" Say X now, or X must say keep secret for why?
All right, so you bring the friend guy quote, right? After that, I would assume that all communications get cut after that between you and the friend, right? Because bad blood should
Cut
come in after
ties,
that, right?
cut, yeah.
All right, so you're still in the guy church, obviously.
Yes, I was still going to church. I was still going to church. Even when I go down in January, I still go to church.
So how you so strong if you still a go look up in that man the face and call him your pastor though, knowing the
No,
things that
I
happen?
don't call him a pastor, either, but I still go to church. The reason being, as they would say, even though unstoppable, even though when him a preach is like, the inner man said to me, say, listen, me, look at that hypocrite.
Right,
But I
but see that's
still go to church.
but see that's the reason why I asked you that question. I'm saying, how can you go sit down in church looking up on the altar to hear this man preach the sermon, knowing that you're not content with
This
him?
man is not true. This is not true. He's not being truthful.
Right, so how can you do it is what I'm asking you. How you do that?
No, no, I'm sorry. I went there in January. No, I didn't. The old while I was there, I only 2 times I went there because I planned on dismiss, leave part company with them. But I went there 2 times in January when I went there in January.
Because personally, he couldn't be the one to bring the message to me no more after that. Es-
I'm sorry, bro. I am
Especially when
saying
you
the
say
same
him a
thing.
malice you.
I'm sorry, bro. He and this man is like, and I'm gonna tell you, even though this is not in it, I had 2 daughters. They one day, yeah, the younger one is more uh, more friendly. She's more, the people person. Like the much older one is like selfish. Here, one day he said to my younger daughter, "What? Why make your sister not like you?" So she said, "Why you say that? Your sister not like you." Unstoppable. What would you implies if they're sisters? And so you tell your sister that you know things that it ever bring feelings for the younger one to say is our bigger sister, she not like her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying, is this a pastor? Is this really a pastor? So you want to tear your two sisters apart?
Well, I want to make you and tell you no. You know, so when pastor hear this, if you got a church in the morning, you go preach by your till sun go down,
I
right?
care zero. I care zero.
Pastor
I
go
care
preach by you
zero
till
because
sun go down.
this thing have been bothering me, and I care zero, and I can let it out, and I let it out freely. Unstoppable. I care zero. I care zero because I can look him in the eyes and he know from heaven and earth and with God and man and him know and him know same friend of teeth big big time thief. If thief was a person, this man, it would be him. And I think blood run through other people vein, but lion thief run through for him vein, and lion thief for him DNA. Trust me.
You know what? Let me open up the phone line and hear what the viewers have to say about that one. Viewers are time for to call in and give phone a take. Whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, anywhere you want to call in from, the number is 876-420-3368. See it right over my head on the screen there. 876-420-3368 via WhatsApp. Want to call in and make me hear what I have to say upon that one. Right? For all who just reached, let me give you another quick rundown. Right? She was doing some work on her house. Her husband sent down a container full of things where him spent how much $1 million for clear, right? And a lot of those things went missing. Them just grow legs and walk off of the property, right? Now the person where she thinks she could have trust to get somebody if he come do some work on the house is our pastor, right? Our pastor send him friend to come do some work on the house. Then the things them start to go missing. Him all borrow money from her and still no repair all no, right? And go a court and deny ever borrowing anything from her. Quick, fast, and our rundown. Alright, we have the first caller. Make we accept that one here right here. Alright. Make we see if alright, she said she a connect. I don't know why. And from when you hear me say she a connect, you don't know who a Queen Rocks. Queen Rocks connection is not good. Call back again, Queen Rocks. But Carla. No.
It's unstoppable.
You see, me know say everybody right now. Hola, me accept. Maybe accept that call. Dr. Mia, good night.
Hi. Good night, Carla.
Good
I was
night.
in the comment section. I was in the comment section and I was typing. And to me, your story is a bit sad one, but a bit funny. And I'm going to ask you because I'm a very straightforward person. Everybody here know it. Don't you think that if you had choose a early and probably would have worked out better? If you had
I
choose a
think that
smoker,
I think it would work. I don't think I know it would have worked out much better. And now I have this big regret. Now I have this
yes,
biggest
because
regret in my life.
exactly. Because if you had chose the smoker, the weed smoker, and the cursor, at least at the end of the day, they would have worked hard because they know them are hustle for their money, and then probably I got hustle hard and maintain a balance, and they wouldn't even come at your house at 12 o'clock. We come rob your stuff. This is madness. I mean, let me tell you something, young lady. You see, Christians, I grew up on Adventist, you see, and my grandmother is a full-fledged Adventist, and I'm not knocking nobody because we're all humans in the sight of God, but it's not every Christians are Christians. Me live to hear the day when my grandmother said most of them Adventists are in a church are wicked people them. You understand me? And I tell you, and I mark you, and I tell you, you see, the next time you're doing something, don't just say because you're a Christian, you're going to choose a Christian. Because enough people, me hear say they now rent them place to Christian. And when they rent them place to the Christian, and then someone come and run up their rent and hold them a bag of money, mash up them place and left you and cuss them out and gone. So in the end, you have faced it, you have lost, but let me tell you, God is looking, and no matter how much that pastor go on church, go on pulpit, go preach, him knows say God are watching, but it's just him and God at that time. For him, salvation is coming one surely day. So you just do what you have to do and just, me don't know if the thing is still in court or what, because that's the
No,
question I feel.
it's finished, man. It's unfinished out of court.
And you got the money? Did you get the money?
No, I did not get the money. He tell the judge forthrightly that he didn't
That
look in
yeah, he
my
never
face
borrow
blatantly.
anything.
And
Okay.
let me tell you something. It right in court. I am telling you, and and the way if listen, my man, the way I feel that day, if I had have a gun right in my courthouse, I'd have placed it right between him eyes. But thank God, I didn't even have a gun. So that's
Yes,
it.
that does
But
exactly.
to
And
where it hurt. If this man didn't even said to the judge, listen me, yes, I borrowed the money from her and I took some things from her, but I do not have the money to pay back. But I'll pay back. Even when him decides, even when him say that, even when him will tell the judge that and him don't pay me back, then I would have feel much better. But right in front of the judge, you're gonna look at me and tell me you've never.
In court.
mm, mm. Let me tell you something. Those are some Christians right here, and that's what we say. them are Christian in a wolf in sheep clothing. Those are not real genuine Christians. Real genuine Christians would have said what you said in court and say, okay, I apologize and I know I hold you, but I will pay you and I will make the effort to pay you instead of coming to court and lie in front of God and the judge and still call themselves Christian. I asked for that pastor, film 7 o'clock I come. At some point in time, somebody got to do him worse than how him do, and him I got to work with it and live with it. And when he look into it, him I go see say him did rob somebody. I may feel like say him and his friend did in a coits with or something there.
All
Him
of
know
that
probably them even coits with it and take you and sell you and make money and fight same way.
All of
Them
that.
are all wicked.
All right,
Yeah,
Dr.
No,
Jen,
but
thank you so much. Let me
so
accept another call, all right?
all right, so hold on. So
Blessings.
Carla, just blessings and take care of yourself. Good
All
night,
right.
guys.
Thank you,
thank you
man.
very much. Thank you, man. Thank you.
All right, Carla, good night. You're live.
Hello, good night, Unstoppable.
Blessings, my brother.
Blessing. I'm just saying to my sister, and I must tell her I am a minister of religion, and believe me, Unstoppable, if I was her minister, I would come off the pulpit. I would come off the pulpit. I would come off the pulpit. You know why? That means nobody can put any trust and confidence in him.
Yes.
Because if that was my member and somebody doing my member, like from the first minute she get to me, I would put a stop on it. I would have put a stop on it because you know what happened? We must make our light shine that our virgin cannot be surprised of us.
Thank you.
I've got situation in my church that people come and from they come one time, it had to stop because I'm putting my foot down. I am going to be like Jesus, and if I'm going to be like Jesus, I must be honest in all my endeavors. That minister need to reprimand, strip from the pulpit, and put him to sit in the back bench, because there and then he's stopping people from serving God. All right, because the sister said she cannot take communion, and I'm 100% behind her. No thief must not be able to serve the communion. No thief, no conniving minister must not be able to serve communion. And I'm so sympathy with her. Not everybody. People will say Christian this and Christian that, and he's one of the persons who give Christian bad name.
Bad name, right? There you go.
He's one of the Christians because I have situation in my church with sisters and brothers, and when they come to me the first time, they don't have to come back the second time because I am addressing it the right way as God would have addressed it. We must be honest. And my sister, if you're hearing me, I'm saying to you, your pastor have a problem. Your pastor need help. So don't go to church and sit down and listen preaching. Don't go because that is like she's an hypocrite going there and she's not accepting.
Right.
I promise not to. When I go back to Jamaica, I promise not to go back. I promise I'm taking back my answer. To dismiss someone there.
You should have exposed him. You should have exposed him. You shouldn't keep it a secret because if we as ministers don't set example, we need to be exposed.
Right.
And I'm very disappointed because you see, I'm very disappointed on top of it because people's looking up onto that's why I was coming to the airport in 1999, going to England 1999, and I've got my yoke. They call it, some people call it collar. Not call it a yoke, and I've got my yoke in my neck, in my shirt, my clergy shirt. And I saw this guy on the flight with a piece of says a pastor, but he have a piece of cartridge paper. And when he began to sweat, the cartridge paper burst in the shirt. I said, my God, look at that. He's a false pretender because if he was a right minister, he would have get the right adorn to adorn himself. And these are the things that people look down on Christians for. Because I heard the sister just now, she said, and I can't blame her for what she said because of what the experience that they have. My sister, expose him. Don't go back there because he's not a preacher. He's not an honest man of God. So you don't need to sit and listen to him. If you don't know better, then fine. But you know better, you should not go there and listen to him.
All right, my brother.
Thank you
so much for coming.
Thank you.
Right?
I'm a minister of religion, and I'm telling you, if I do that to you, you need to expose me as well.
All right, blessings. Thank you a lot for calling in.
Thank you a lot.
All right, so the phone line is now open again, 876-420-3368 via WhatsApp. What do you have to say pertaining to tonight's story that this Carla had to share? It's a serious one, right? And as you hear my brother just say a while ago, he is a minister. And he might tell her, say, listen, expose him because, him need for step down, right? Remember, your pastor is supposed to be somebody you can look up to. Am I correct? You would want to be able to look up to your pastor, right?
But I used to have this respect for him, Unstoppable. I used to have this other respect, but I have none.
Exactly.
And I said to him, I have no regard or respect for him anymore. I just don't trust him. And even if he's up there preaching, I don't believe, even when it is from the Bible and it says, "Thus said the Lord,"
Right.
I still second guess
Right,
it
because like I said, he can't be the one to bring you the message anymore because you will not
anymore.
accept the message from him. All right, Queen Rocks, blessings, my sister. It's been quite a while. Good night.
Yes. Hello, good night. You see why I don't call in here? Because you always try to style my internet. They go fix one day, and they go can't do me that.
Well, go on,
Anyway,
Queen Rocks.
Miss Lady, good night. Good night,
Good
caller. Let me
night.
tell you something. That can't be the only church. That can't be the only church about. So I don't know how you do it, but it would have been hard for me to sit down there and listen to this man talking about this, that, and the other. The man is an old retired scammer that coming now and running a church. His friend is a thief. He is a thief. So when he telling you he didn't know, he know 'cause both of them is crook.
Okay. Thank
All I
you.
had to say
Thank
when he
you.
did this shouting out, I would go with yesterday last day I went up in there, I'd go with my family. And when he did shouting out, I would have been shouting out, yes, scammer! Scammer them out! I can't do it, lady. I don't know how you sit down there quiet and listen to this man with the bag of lies, but I can't take it. But you know what I like about you? You have a sense of humor. Yeah, me here just rolling. You said if it was thief or scammer, whatever, what if it was a person at that both of them in the dictionary scam and thief. I don't know how you sit down there and listen to this. I would have can't go back there and listen to this, you know.
I mean, I tell you.
Yeah, more gods than calabash because I could put up with some things, but you see that one right there? You preaching up on a pulpit and you doing opposite what, and then people they're clapping and saying amen. I would have get up and clap
Amen.
and say
Yeah.
amen.
If
And
I
walk
said,
up in front
yeah.
and say yes. And expose them in front of the whole church. The whole church would have to mash up. No, man.
All right, Queen Rocks, let me accept
You
another
need
call,
an
my
award.
sister. All right, big up yourself, Queen Rocks.
Hey, don't rush. Hey, me not call you long time. Don't rush me off no phone over. Hey, don't even mash up the studio there.
Sorry, Queen Rocks. Sorry.
Good night. Good
Big up.
night, everybody. Love you now.
All right, big up yourself,
Good
Queen
night.
Rocks.
Good night. Good night.
All right, Carla, good night. You're live.
Hello.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, Unstoppable family. Now, I'm listening to this lady, and I believe every single word she says. But remember, you know, them always Pastor says, say what I say, don't do what I do. The first thing I'll blame her for, if you have any kind of contractor, whether or not it's your pastor, your cousin, never give them the key to your private dwelling place. That's your first mistake, right?
No.
And any work that is done on your house, you should make sure that you are there. If you can't be there all the time, try to be there most of the time. You allow them to do so many things to you that I am kind of taken back as to why you waited until they move out so much of the stuff. 6 weed walkers, right? You know what? If you're a woman of God, just tell yourself this. You find out in time, meaning, and you sever ties, because you never know that these people might even planning on forge all your house documents and take all your house from right under your nose. You understand? So give God thanks and listen, find a next church go. If you're a woman of God, you know the pastor's a hypocrite. The Bible tell you, thou shalt not dine with thine enemies. Listen, find a next church. That man is no pastor. He is a criminal in disguise. Do not go back to that church.
I won't.
Materialistic stuff and the money down. The money done with them thief and sell it. The money done already, and you still have your house, and you still replace some of whatever that has been stolen. Move
and
on.
I am blessed. I am blessed triple time. I am so much blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed.
Yes. Silver time. You don't need to go to that church any at all.
Thank you. And
Right,
I'm planning not going back there.
All right, thank you for calling.
Yeah,
Empress.
all right.
Blessings. All right, so
Bye.
the Unstoppable family has spoken, and everybody have them few words what they wanted to say to this one. Me see a lot of people in the comment section. I say, boy, the times where you go to church and I listen to him preach, you should have get up testimony time and have your testimony, a full length of testimony, if you talk about everything and expose him, is what everybody had to say right there in the comments. But listen, my sister, let me tell you something. As the last caller just said, a material things.
Yeah.
Not that what they did was right, but a material things. You still have your life, you still have health, you still have strength, and you still have praise God. So you're gonna move on and do even better than whatever them tech could have ever break it down. That can't break it down. You understand what I
That
say?
can break me down.
So at the end of the
It's
day,
can't.
move forward, left them. Cause as the caller said a while ago, if I sell it, that the money they done gone long time. You understand?
Unstoppable,
And
and I
them
am
no better.
blessed. I am blessed, and if I think he the one who thief it, if him come to me right now, and if him in their need, I could have helped him. The way of God bless me, unstoppable. May bless me, bless. I'm blessed, and I'm highly favored. Unstoppable. I'm
One
blessed.
one thing I can say to you is this. Remind me how long ago you said this happened? 2015?
2015,
Alright. Let me tell you something.
yeah.
Let me tell you something right now. This happened 2015, and I can guarantee you right now in a 2021, yeah, that Monday still a walk and borrow money. Because you know why? It no make him no better. None of what I'm do to you, no make him no better in a life. Me can
But
guarantee you.
unstoppable, listen, hear the spot I was caught talking to one of my church sister when she said, listen me, even though you know what they call him Mr. Barrows.
Alright. So that goes to show you. Alright?
Yeah.
My sister, thank you so much for sharing your situation with us tonight and, revealing about these pastors out there, these people out there, and opening other person's eyes to the reality that, hey, I know everybody you can trust, not because them name pastor. Alright, maybe take one last call as a matter of fact before you leave. Alright, Carla, good night. You're the last call I'm accepting. Blessings.
Well, go on and stop her.
There, family, what go on?
Me there. She must change. She needs to change. Tell her to change every lock on her house. Because maybe they can duplicate her key. Tell her to go back and get somebody else and change every lock
all that too,
at her house.
That's true.
Yeah, she must change every lock. They might have duplicate key when you're not there, then go in. Change every lock. Get another carpenter and go through and change every lock. Even the lock on the container. Change it.
Have you done that, Carla? Have you changed the locks on the house or
Yes,
anything like that?
yes, unstoppable. I change every lock. Even after that, I take off the grill that was on it and I put on a different grill.
Okay, good. Good.
Okay, good.
All right, my brother. Blessings, in.
Bless up.
Yeah, man. All right, Carla, thank you so much for sharing, like I stated before.
Thank you very much. God bless you, unstoppable. And I won't stop listening to you. And as I say it again, you're one of the best YouTube, and God bless you.
Thank you so
And
much.
you have long life.
Thank you
And
so
God
much.
blessings.
All right, blessings. Good night to you, all right?
Good night. Thank you.
All right, so tonight's show, Mr. Queen Rocks, I said, Lord, Unstoppable show done already. What's your Queen Rocks? You a long time about. You know, so the show is a 1 hour show. You see, you know, sure. Anyway, yes, I'm trying to make sure that I keep it on time. 1 hour, all right? Now, firstly, I want to say thank you so much to everybody who contributed tonight. Once again, thank you so much to Hyacinth Brown, who sent in a Zelle contribution. Thank you so much, Hyacinth. Lady B sent in a super chat contribution and said, I am new here. Big up to Lady B. All right. And Gary Logan, thank you so much, my brother, for a super chat contribution that you sent in. And also Euphemia Spencer, thank you so much for that contribution you sent in via super chat. All right. Now, I want to remind everybody that we still have the option for you to sign up and become an Unstoppable official. Whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, you can sign up to become an Unstoppable official member. All right, if you're on Facebook, all you have to do is look right beneath the bottom of your screen. Right, you will see the option. It's a greenish, I think that are green with a heart in it. Click that on Facebook and you can sign up to become a member over there on Facebook. And on YouTube, all you have to do is go to the home page of the screen and click the join button, sign up to become an official member on YouTube. All right, and we also have the merch store. Big up to everybody who rocking the Unstoppable merch. Big up to everybody who went over and supported the merch. And yes, me know if I want to reach out and say, Unstoppable, we need some new merch now. So I'm actually working on getting the new designs completed. So once the new designs completed, I will let everybody know, say, yo, the merch store freshly stacked, so you can go grab one and need for grab. All right, but thanks to everybody who contributed over there to the merch store. All right, Charm Lolly, thank you so much for that super chat contribution you just sent in at the last minute. It's appreciated. All right, I want everybody, before I leave, I want to ask everybody, because you know on Unstoppable, we are all a tight-knit family over here. We're a tight-knit family of strangers. That's how we like to call it, right? We are all like family of strangers, right? So everybody, you know, we try to be close. I want to keep Mina Unstoppable in our prayers, because she recently lost a loved one, so she's not too good right now. All right, so if you can reach out to me now, if you are close like that, whether it be on Instagram or wherever, or Facebook, or reach out to her and send her condolences, and keep her in our prayers and make sure that she and her family is well prayed up. All right, because losing a loved one is, like I always say, it's never a good feeling. All right, Unstoppable family, with that said, we are at the end of the program, so you know how we end the show already. Once we reach the end of the program, it's time for you to start marching out. So if you have your badge beside your name, meaning whether on Facebook or YouTube, it's time for you to start marching out right now. Facebook, if you have your badge, just simply send up some flames right now. And then YouTube, you know already, it's the custom emoji. So marching out so far is none other than Gary Logan, rocking an Extreme VIP badge beside his name. Then we got the one them call Lady B. Oh, and by the way, before me even run off, because me say Lady B name, Lady B Shorts, right? May I remind you about the Shorts competition, the challenge where we have going on. Me, Lady B, Dr. Mia, and Kizzy Unstoppable. We have the Shorts channel where we are doing a 30-day challenge, right? Where we have to go without meat, red meat, rice, flour, sugar, any form of juice at all for 30 days, and we have to work out for 30 days straight consistently. So we have that going on right now. I think Kizzy them depend what, day 8 or day 9. Me just reached day 7 because, yeah. All right, but I mean still a lead same way. So if you don't keep up with the challenge yet, you don't even go subscribe to Dr. Mia Shorts, Lady B Shorts, Unstoppable Shorts, and Kizzy Shorts. All right. Yeah, so continuing to the march out, we have Kemisha Unstoppable marching out with a super VIP. We got Sylvia Unstoppable marching out with a super VIP as well. All right, then we got also Candice Unstoppable. Bless up yourself, Candice. Love you like cook food, marching out with a super VIP. Queen Rocks, big up yourself. I'm glad to see your name again in the comments. All right, we got none other than Aurora is here as well. And remember, Aurora recently lost someone as well, so keep Aurora in your prayers as well. All right, we got Nolan Baxter, my brother, is here marching out with his badge beside his name as well. Sylvia Unstoppable, I said that already. All right, then Yard Foods blessings, my sister. All right, Marlon Unstoppable there too as well. Marlon is marching out with an Extreme VIP. All right, then Shelly the Boss, good night to you. Kissy Unstoppable is marching out with her badge as well. We got none other than Sevilla Pratt in the building. All right, then. Who else? Lyra Lopez is here. Big up to Lyra Lopez. All right, then let me jump over to YouTube. We got none other than Lucy Archibald here, rocking her supporter badge. Where the rest of the supporter then on Facebook? Or only Lucy me see march out? Me know we have more. Oh, Merville Mackey is here as well as a supporter. Big up to Merville Mackey. Who else? Where the supporter them on Facebook? We're all not there. Me see Lucy, me see Merville. Where the supporter them there? Everybody gonna no man, me know we have more supporters than this over here on Facebook now. Me see Merville and Lucy. It look like the supporter them gonna them bed. It look like the official them gonna them bed on Facebook. Anyhow, big up to everybody who march out, big up to everybody who sign up and become an official, big up to everybody who tuned in tonight, and every single person who shared out the show. All right, Joy Blackwood is here as well. Big up to Joy. I just see Joy. Sorry. Sherms is marching out as well. Keisha Highly Blessed is in the building marching out. Sharon Hansen is here marching out. Hyacinth Unstoppable is marching out. Negrita Unstoppable is marching out. Hey, my name, hey, I would get beat. But tonight, you know, because a whole heap of people almost missed a while ago, you know. Beverly Wallace is marching out as well, rocking her badge. Big up yourself, Beverly. Glad to see you tonight again. And also, here comes Fly Girl over there marching out on Facebook. All right, then, I don't want to miss nobody. I don't want to miss a soul. So make sure you double check and double check again. All right, it look like everybody that. Lyra Lopez, blessings to you. Aurora Mary, yes. Beverly Wallace, Dr. Mia, blessings to you. All right, then Keisha Joy, Sherms. All right, then everybody that, all of the officials. Yes, that looks like it's it. Unstoppable family, remember, game night this Friday night. Do not miss game night, cause listen, this game night here is going to be extremely challenging. Remember me tell you no, that game night here coming Friday, it got challenging. I am personally putting all the questions together. Every single question on the game night, Friday night, I am personally putting them together. Yes, when time me put the questions together, me always make them a little bit difficult. Me squeeze in one and two easy one, you know. But this Friday night, trust me, game night, are going to be intense. All right. I had the idea, I discussed it with Kizzy. I had the idea that I was going to let it be YouTube versus Facebook for game night, but that is going to be challenging because the issue with that will be YouTube gets the live feed before Facebook. Facebook has a delay. So because of that, YouTube would always win. So that wouldn't work because right now, YouTube I hear the words that come out of my mouth, but Facebook I gonna hear it like couple seconds or at least one half a minute, you know, later, right? Which is wouldn't be fair to Facebook. All right, so I'm not really figure out how I gonna do the game night for Facebook yet. I probably have to go do the game night a different night for Facebook. I can't left out Facebook, so I probably have to go do 2 game night. You know, one for YouTube, one for Facebook. But I have to go figure it out. Anyway, family, blessings to you all, and I hope to see everybody Friday night for game night. All right, thank you so much for tuning in, and see ya. Blessings, sister.
See the music, 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 see the music,